What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Volron rolling up the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Ready! Burning!
Now you see what I can do!
Healing! Confiscated! Burning! Target away!
Slash! Demon Fang!
Wait! Far enough!
Ignite! Here we go again! Guardian Field! I owe you one!
Here goes!
Swallow Blade!
Confiscated!
Eagle Fly! Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Piercing roar! It's weakened!
Armor won't save you! This ends now!
This one's mine! Art Field!
No! Soaring Light Spear!
Not on my watch!
Talon Sword! Swallow Blade! Big Clap!
Shield!
Eternal
Healing! Flame of Fury! Burning!
Will this help? Burn in hell! I really owe you one.
Healing Circle!
In a bind? I really owe you one.
Where are you going?
How
about this?
Rising Wyvern! I'm on! Finish this!
Lost! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Here I go!
Rising Wyvern!
Ready! Target blade!
Void Slash!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement! I'm on a roll now! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! I'll smash you!
Leave the into the shadows! Confiscated!
Deny!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop!
Tiger Blade! Next freaking does it!
I'll heal you all!
Discharge! Swallow Dance!
Healing Circle!
Throbs and pain.
Appreciate the help! Burn!
I am switched to offense!
Talon Hurricane!
Into the shadows! Granite Field!
I'm on it! Talon Take Silver Alpha!
Gravitas Field! I'm ready!
Rising Wyvern!
Round and power! My watch!
More shit! Dark Ring! Freaking does it!
Got it!
Plasma Shot!
Light up the dark! All right!
Dragon Lore! This is looking good!
Nothing gets by me!
Azure Storm! Demon Fang!
No, it won't end like this. A new lease on life.
It's time!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Take this!
Resuscitation! Huh. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation!
Stay away
Here
from my
goes!
friends!
Healing confiscated!
Thanks!
Ready to rip!
Spear! I can carve through armor!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Finish it! Do it!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Pathetic!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easy. Or at least.
Burning strike! Healing flame of fury! Burning strike! Healing flame of fury!
Wait,
Healing flame of
something's
fury!
happening! They fused together?
I'll bring you back from... and became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Not done yet!
Will this help? Healing circle! Confiscated! Back into the...
Burn in hell!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon!
I'll bring you back from
You're nearly done
death.
for.
Resuscitation! Will this help? I never miss! Here goes! Not in your dreams! I'll bring you back from the
Guardian Field!
Resuscitation! Will this help?
Not done yet!
Healing circle! Burning strike!
Take this!
Healing flame of fury! Burning strike! Mega ray! Tiger blade! Here goes! Not on my watch!
It's time! Ignite!
Let the marksman handle this! Crescent Top field! Tiger blade! Into the shadows! I never miss! Gravitas field!
I'm gone!
Here goes! Confiscating!
I'm ready!
It's far enough!
I'll bring you back from death to bed! Going in!
Demon Fang!
Resuscitation!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Now or never.
Healing
Demon
circle!
Fang!
Can't get out of this!
Double Demon Fang!
Gravitas field! Going in! Into the shadows! This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Ready!
Flaming meteor!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Ferocious Fury! Here
Cyan
through!
instant!
Demon Fang!
Dazzling spin!
Crush! Swallow
Here!
Dance!
Flame of fury!
Watch this! Ignite!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear me! Flame of fury!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
I miss all the fun. No way.
Ready!
Demon Fang! I owe you one. That freaking does it! Severing
Let the
Roar!
marksman handle this!
Lunar Rondo!
Where are you going?
Soaring Light Spear!
Mega ray!
Double Demon Fang! I'll smash you! Demon Fang!
I'm just getting started!
Swallow Blade!
There!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll heal you all!
Swallow Dance! Demon Fang!
Eagle Assault again!
There! Ignite!
I'll heal you all!
Demon!
Healing circle! That's fun! Confiscating!
That freaking does it! Talon Hurricane!
Into the shadows! Into the shadows!
Swallow Dance!
Gravitas field!
Prepare to be sealed!
I never miss!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Gravitas field! Will this help? Healing circle! Gravitas field!
Savage Roar! Talon Hurricane!
Gravitas field! Here goes!
Watch it!
Confiscating! I'll bring you back to...
I felt fine not too long ago.
Cyan
The enemy's on the rope.
He's got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
Swallow Dance!
Think again! You're open!
These fists have got your name on them!
Gravitas!
It's
Light
time!
up the dark.
Can't get out of
I'm
this!
ready to go.
Cyan, this one's mine! I never miss! Here goes!
Falling storm.
I can carve through armor!
Denied.
Confiscating!
Round and pound.
Into the shadows! Gravitas field!
Tiger blade.
Into the shadows!
How about this?
Magna ray!
Shield and link.
Hear me! Flame of
Go
fury!
in.
Burning strike! Hear me!
Look
Flame
sharp.
of fury! Burning strike! Hear me!
Ugh.
Flame of fury! Burning
Talon
strike!
hurricane.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Burning
time.
field.
Hear me!
No further!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Going in.
Where are you going?
Water snake wait.
Magna ray!
Piercing roar.
Shattering
Make it rain.
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shionne?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shionne is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He
dismiss them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shionne, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Arch shield!
Die.
Double Demon Fang!
Blaze of fire!
Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang!
Flame of
Take
fury!
this.
Talent Hurricane!
Enjoy.
I'm ready!
Here, let me help! Savage Roar! I'm
Think
just
again! No defense!
Did you see this coming?
Severing Wind!
Mega Ray!
Hurricane Thrust!
How about Demon Fang?
Bolt!
No further!
Sonic Thrust!
On guard! Glimmer Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning
This one's
Thrust!
mine!
Rising Thrust! You picked the wrong fight!
Rolling Snap!
Here goes!
Turn up!
Not in your dreams!
Mega Ray! Away! Hurricane Flight! This one's mine!
He just won't stay still! You can draw his attention. I'll sit him down.
Mega Ray!
Did we get him?
He's open.
Let's go! Rolling Snap! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Fury! Talent Hurricane!
Double
Where are you
Demon
going?
Demon Fang!
Hurricane
Carve through armor.
Mega Ray!
This one's mine!
Orochi Fury!
I'm ready.
Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Is that it?
Mega Ray! What's he planning?
It's too fast!
This looks...
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Mega Ray!
Take this!
In a bind.
Rising
Mega
Viper!
Ray! Confiscated!
That's
Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Once again. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Mega Ray! Let the marksman handle this!
Pathetic.
Going in! I never miss!
I'll handle it!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this.
How about this?
Mega Ray!
Now or never. How about some of this?
Take this.
On guard!
Shattering the pieces.
Attack time!
Demon Fang!
Here goes!
Look sharp!
Now you see what I can do.
Healing circle!
There you are.
On guard!
Mega Ray!
Appreciate the help. The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
Hurricane Flight! Going in!
Double Demon Fang!
On guard!
I never miss!
This, just like that.
Mega Ray!
Look sharp!
Hurricane!
Now this is
Arch
enjoyable.
shield!
Double Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade! Think again! Now!
Take this. Your throat contains
No further.
Mega Ray!
What's wrong? Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Flame inside me, yours to be let free.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Take this.
Where are you going?
What?
This
Rob containment.
Take this!
Ready! Healing circle! Charge up blade! Not in your dreams! Mega ray! Hurricane!
Rising water!
Atomic spark! Going in!
Double demon fang!
Think again! Now!
You're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Got him! It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, our nation. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for the rule. No one did. What do I care? Your wants. You are but a mote dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants! Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Destruction!
I'll bring you back from Zestiria!
You pay for that! Unleash
Think
lightning!
again!
Enter storm! Demon
Not
Fang!
on my watch!
Double demon fang! Destruction! Crush!
Healing circle!
That you flee this fight? Coward! The flame inside me, yours to be let free!
Mega ray!
Strike!
Into the shadows!
Orochi's fury!
Graviton field! I'll heal you
Demon
all!
Fang! Destruction! Prepare to be sealed!
Can't get out of this!
Solid storm! Eric! Foolish! God! Plasma shock!
No, it won't end like this.
Stay away from my friend! He's there! Now in the lightning! It does it! Pierce!
Ready!
Arrogant! Foolish! Scum! Watch it!
Not my finest.
Beyond!
Imbue this
You're
vanquished
mine!
soul with love.
To hell! Soaring light spear!
What was I thinking?
Not today!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Double demon
Resuscitation!
Destruction! You lead in fight, coward!
Will this help?
From beyond!
Think again! You're open!
Take this!
Mega ray! Raid! I'll heal you all! Eat dirt! I never miss!
From beyond, imbue all shall bow before him!
Healing circle! Ready! Mega Raid!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Bow before Stalagmite! On your knees!
Mega Raid!
Air pressure!
Will this help?
I'm ready.
He's too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead. Okay, here goes. Take this! There!
Wretched worm!
Everyone together.
I'll shoot him down.
Far enough.
Not on my watch.
Where are you going?
Mega Ray!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Can't get out. Shut him down.
Mega Ray! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. No.
Take it! Go! Mega Ray!
Kneel before your sovereign.
Art sealed!
He's about to attack.
Yes! We need to stop him!
I am proof of it. All others shall be banished. Azure Storm! Begin! Mercy!
Here I go! We'll bring it down! I'm ready! Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Mega Ray! Mega Ray!
I shall erase everything. You picked the wrong fight. Just to dust. Does it hurt? Demon Fang! You bleeding light! Power! Eternal devastation! Catapult!
Mega Ray!
Unleash lightning! Show thy mystic no further!
Mega Ray!
Azure Storm! Heavenly Hurricane! Double Demon Fang! Glimmer Dragon!
Eagle Assault! Mega Ray! This one's mine! I'll never miss!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Raging Luna Sword!
Rising one!
True power! On your knees!
Away!
Air pressure!
Sing again! Now!
Burn in hell! I shall be the ruler of all things!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Begin! I shall erase everything!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
See what I can do here
Burning
now!
Strike! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Not on my watch! Eat dirt!
God! Demon
Where are you going?
Kneel before your sovereign!
Burning Strike! Hear me!
No
Flame
further.
of Fury! Burning Strike! Mega Ray!
Free!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
throne! Everything finally belongs to me! I have seen powers. Moves over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renans.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shionne, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
The Renans. It's here.
What's going on? The Renans' only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahnan elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
it's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganath Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads, and we knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shionne for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shionne's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renans Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renans Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renans Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renans Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was... different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renans Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renans Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Firemaster core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing... It will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Search through this whole castle?
Oh, quick grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
It doesn't seem that way. Honestly, we're just Dahnan from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourself. Denied!
Ready and ready! I can carve through armor!
Lightning conduct! Let the marksman handle this!
Can you take it? I'll face you!
Rousing gale! Carry it away! Into the shadows! Leave the enemy's arms in pain!
No complaints here!
Ikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Pathetic! One hurt! Mega ray!
In a bind?
I'm ready! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah.
hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally. I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganath Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, Yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
I feel like somebody's watching us. Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.